The boy who wore this shirt was 2 years old. In a nighttime patrol by Iraqi and US forces, he was killed, along with his 3 brothers.
It was almost 1 hour after midnight. We heard heavy shelling. One of us went out to check. He was killed. The next man who followed was also shot dead. And his wife. Any person who left their home was shot dead. We didn't know what was going on. Air and tank shelling continued until 6 in the morning.
Several civilians were killed and many others seriously injured, according to officials from the local Maysan provincial government. They say the fighting broke out on Thursday night after a man in the village opened fire on the patrol of US and Iraqi soldiers. The troops then returned fire.
I see this as a security breach. It is a violation of the security agreement, and therefore we call on the central government and the Iraqi parliament to take strict measures, as the Iraqi people cannot pay the price for such criminal acts.
The local governor has promised to investigate, but is already calling what happened a crime. And from Iraqi and US officials, a different story of how the night raid unfolded. A written statement from the Iraqi security forces says the team of soldiers was fired upon by not one, but a number of people in various houses.
In response to the threat and in accordance with escalation of force procedures, members of the security team returned fire, killing individuals assessed to be enemy combatants.
The statement also says that the dead were suspected members of a group called Kata'ib Hezbollah, accused by the US and Iraq of smuggling weapons in from neighboring Iran. Iraqi security forces say in total they arrested 22 suspected members of the group that night.
This area is safe and free of any weapons or explosives. We wonder why the residents of this area were targeted.
Wondering and mourning and preparing to bury the dead after a night of killing in the village of Ali Ashaki. Rosie Garthwaite, Al Jazeera.